Okay, so I hope you don't mind. I'm doing this in a video format because it's just easier for me, faster. I don't have to write everything down and I can just kind of talk as I feel it. It's just a lot easier. So, what I did is I pulled cards asking if you should stay at your job right now where you are in the office working hourly wage, and then if you should go back out in the field and be a realtor again, and what would be the final outcome for each. And then I pulled an angel card and I got three, and then I pulled one for the outcome and I got one, so you got four instead of two. So let's see. So okay, and I was just trying to pull a couple cards and a lot came out. So right away when that happens, I think that maybe that you are a person that's intuitive. So I think that maybe you might have a little bit of psychicness or something going on, or some kind of intuitiveness, if that's a word. But anyways, that's just what I think when the cards fly out a lot like that. It usually, to me, that's what it stands for. So well, let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna go and first and see what will happen. This row is up here is if you stay in the office, and this one's if you go back out and sell in the field. This is just some advice that I apparently want you to know. I don't even know what it's about. And then this was supposed to be advice over here about if you final outcome kind of thing. Okay, so let's look first and see what we have going if you stay in the office. Four of Swords. This is about just meditating, going within, resting, sleeping. Could be just plain old boredom. Let's see. The Hanging Man. This is about waiting, disconnecting, kind of just hanging out, waiting for things to change, not really making a change yourself, but not really wanting to go forward with anything, with what the current path it is, just waiting for something different. So you're bored and you're waiting for a change. Let's see what else is happening. The High Priestess. So you're using your intuition, and I think more what this is about is kind of almost like you know you're smart and you're smarter than, well, okay, I don't know if you do this or not, but do like when you're talking to people, do you say stuff like, oh yeah, I work in the office. Well, right now I'm a real estate licensed or a licensed real estate agent, but just temporarily on hold. My license is, I'm actually a realtor. I'm just in the office part-time for until something changes. Like you feel like you have to explain yourself maybe, or just defend it because you know that you kind of want something different or want more, or you're capable of more and you can make a lot more money and you're just as smart and capable as any of those agents out there. So for you not to be one of them or be one of the most successful ones, to you feels like something you have to explain kind of maybe. Okay, so anyways, the High Priestess, that's what I'm thinking that's about right now. But it's just using your intuition and knowing you're smart and knowing you can see through any kind of lies or any kind of deceit or anything around you. And it's kind of like I said, just knowing inside of you what you're capable of. At the moment, I don't normally see it that way, but that's how I feel for you. It's like you just feel like you need to defend your excuse why you're where you're at, which you don't at all. And if you're ready for a change, you're ready for a change. But I understand that too, because that's part of Leo pride. You want to be we want to run everything, be in charge of everything we do. Okay, so these here came out together, and so they wanted to be shown at the same time, or they talk about each other. So the first one is the Five of Cups. And then, so this is about just, like how they say crying over spilt milk, or regrets over past decisions, wishing you didn't make the choices you made, or just something like that. So in the office, if you choose to stay in the office, you're going to get that energy all the time of feeling like, oh, I wish I was doing something different. I wish I chose a different path. Why did I stop doing what I was doing? And then to go along with it is the Four of Cups. And so this is like an offer that you're not accepting or didn't take. And so I'm thinking that you're going to regret it if you don't take the fresh offer, or in the past, maybe you had a chance already to go ahead and go back to what you were doing, or you were doing it before in the past and you stopped doing it and you feel like now you don't want what you're doing. You don't want any more offers to stay what you're doing. You want something different. You don't like any of the offers being presented, staying in the office. Unless, of course, they want to say, hey, I don't remember his name, Bob Shear, but something like that. Maybe he wants to just give you the company. Okay, so the final outcome, I said, is what happens if you stay in the office, and look what we have, the Fool. So even if you choose to stay, you're going to end up having a fresh start anyways. The Fool is all about jumping in, doing something different, and just knowing you have what it takes to do that and not worrying about it at all. He's about to jump off a cliff. In the traditional deck, he's standing on the edge of a cliff, and he has his dog with him, his little dog, and they're both going to jump, and the dog trusts him because he's the master. And this guy right here, I never know exactly what he's doing. He's just jumping around, whatever, but he's not worried about anything. And the Fool is basically about just having a brand new fresh start. So even if you choose to stay in the office, the universe is going to throw a fresh start at you. So basically, it doesn't really matter what you do. You're going to do something different. Okay, so let's go down on the bottom and see what happens if you stay in the office. Or if you if you decide to go back out. This is should you go ahead and stay, should you go out and get your license and continue to sell real estate again. First is the Knight of Pentacles. That is about slow movement and planning. So it's not about slow planning, it's about thorough planning and going slowly towards what you want and then reaching your goal. The Knight of Pentacles, he's the slowest knight in the deck. Slow and steady wins the race with him. He's always prepared. He's ready. It doesn't just jump into it. So if you want to go back in, make sure you're completely prepared. Take your time to get ready for it because you're going to be without income for a while. And that's just me talking. That's not the card talking because I'm a realtor. Okay. Eight of Wands. So this is some kind of messages coming to you, and they're always messages that you want. Well, they're not always, but let me look at the card actually behind it. Yeah, this will be a positive message coming from someone about work because it's in between two cards regarding work, and we're asking about work. And so this is a message that will come to you probably through like the internet or over the phone. Maybe someone will send you a text or something like that. It wouldn't probably be face-to-face conversation. You might apply, or you might not apply, but get an offer or something from someone that just, I don't know if that means you would leave your company or if someone, I don't know what it means, but someone is going to make you an offer or send you a message that will help you to go forward with it. I don't know who it's going to be from. Sometimes it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't mean that at all. It's just of the fire suit. So, okay, so the Page of Pentacles. Now this is about someone that's really excited and starting something new with their career and just really excited to get started and jump in head first and just do their thing. So that's, I think, why you, okay, I get this right here. Okay, so we have the going very slow, oops, wrong one, sorry. The Knight of Pentacles going super, super slow. And then something comes across, some kind of, some kind of message or something from someone. And then all of a sudden it speeds things up because the Page of Pentacles is really fast moving. So it goes from once you really start doing your work, because remember the Knight of Pentacles completely prepares. So as soon as you're completely prepared and you do your end of prepping, something's going to come in quickly, a message, and then all of a sudden it's just going to come through. So obviously you're going to do well instantly. It's not going to take long. You're going to be super enthusiastic about it. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So she's just about, in this case, I would be careful about not telling too many people exactly what your strategy is. Maybe not completely trusting those around you. Not to be paranoid or anything like that, but don't talk too much about your plans, or maybe like, oh, this is what I'm doing to get new clients or whatever it is, something like that, or I've decided I'm going to leave the office and go back to selling and stuff. Just kind of do your own thing quietly. Just talk to the people who you confide in normally in life, and just don't, because sometimes Leos, we love to just get excited and tell everybody about everything. Don't do that, is what we're saying right here. Just kind of keep it to yourself. Don't brag about it. Don't just keep it quietly to yourself, how well you're doing, how fast everything's coming in, how everything's just falling in place for you. And then you have Temperance. So that's just about keeping an even balance, and keeping a patience, and keeping just about just not going too headstrong into it, I would say, for you right now. Just temper yourself a little bit and just be the Queen of Wands, because this is a fire sign right here. This is Sagittarius, but it could be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then the Queen of Wands is a sword sign, so she's more about her thoughts. We jump in quickly, just go for it. The Queen of Wands is, she's in her head, she uses her thoughts, she thinks things through, she doesn't divulge all her personal information. She's been through a lot in life. She's had a lot of heartache and a lot of sorrow. She doesn't share it with people. She just knows she's going to be successful and do well and do her thing, and she goes on in life. I don't know the word I'm trying to say. I can never think of the words I want to say. Okay. And so your outcome, if you stay in this, look at you. If you go out and get into selling real estate again and being a realtor, you get the Strength card. This is the Leo card right here. This is being 100% in your element, feeling that you are doing what you do. This is all about, the Strength card's about taming the beast inside of you, the beast that makes you doubt or fear or be afraid, secretly, because it's like maybe you just know you can be a huge success, but secretly inside, what if I can't? What if I don't? Why do I think I can do it so well? What makes me so? But you got it in there, and this is telling you you need to just make a good plan. Go ahead quietly about it. I'm not saying you would brag about it, but don't reveal everything to everybody. And then what the angel card for this that you get is Patience. Archangel Jophiel. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So they already know what's in your heart and what you're thinking about. So they're coordinating things on the other side already for you. And when you're ready and when it's time, they'll help you. They're just nurturing the plan for you. Okay, so let's see what these 3 cards are here that insisted on coming out for whatever reason. Crystal Clear Intentions, Clairvoyance, and Prioritize. See, there you go. I told you, I think you have some sort of psychic something. So, okay. Crystal Clear Intentions says, it's Archangel Michael. Be clear about what you want, be clear about what you desire and focus upon it with unwavering faith. So that goes right along with this. Just, it's coming to you. Just focus on it. Let them do it for you. So you need to, as far as this goes, as soon as you clearly decide, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I want, and just focus on it and know it's going to succeed. Whatever you decide, you're going to kick ass at it and let them bring the rest for you. Clairvoyance, more about, so you have Crystal Clear Intention and Clairvoyance. Those are 2 cards of really being intuitive to me. So Clairvoyance, Archangel Raziel. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. See, so maybe you're just digging around and playing. I don't know how often you go into like these kind of things, even what you're doing right now. And maybe all this will just open up something inside of you, and you're going to see that, or have the confidence or whatever it is. I don't know what you already know about it, but you're going to feel, wow, I actually am in tune, and I can manifest things, and I can just think things into my path when I just really am in one with the universe and one with my angels, spirits, and guides. And once you just like really get in tune with that and really realize that, it's just, they're there, and you can know things and feel things so easily. Okay, Prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities, and I will help you get organized and motivated. So here you go. That's him. So here's what he's going to do for you. He's going to help you to plan things out, and then bam, he's going to send someone in your path, and then it's going to bring everything going. And then next thing you know, boom, you probably will be running that office. So okay, it looks good. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you. I've just been really swamped, and I hope this helps. Talk to you later.